Just kidding, it's just me. Hello everyone. This is probably going to be a quick stream today because it's a simple prompt. The word of the day is ragged, and it's not really much you can do with it. Ooh. I like that color. Where did that color come from? I like it. I'm gonna use it. So actually, yeah, let's just put the. I'm gonna probably draw right up next to the deer skull, right around here. Do this so I don't lose the color. So what I'm thinking is just, ragged means bad cloth or old cloth or something like that. So what if we drew a ghost that was made of these rags? Ooh. It could be the first piece we have that overlaps with another piece. I would be fine with that. I would probably put it underneath the deer skull because it has less detailing about it. Well, it depends on how we make it. But that one should be a little. I'm just thinking right now because just theorizing. Let's just real quick. Turn deer invisible for now. Deer jump scare. Okay. Put deer over here. I'm thinking because right now my main inspiration for this little rag ghost is Hollow Knight. I just beat Silksong yesterday. Congratulate me, please. And a lot of there's a lot of rags in Hollow Knight, whether it's what people wear or I guess world building to show that this is a dead world. Thinking we could have a little implication of a face right here. That's gotta be with a little dent in the cloth. Something like this. I'm not really sure how we make the little, how we make it look like cloth. That's gonna be rough, right? We want the cloth to look like it's being pulled by, pulled by this spirit. but at the same time, we also want to keep these indentations. Maybe we have something like, ooh, something like that. Oh, redo. This, and it goes inwards and then continues. Something like this. Oh, that's big. Right? Because I'm just putting ideas out here. Of course, we'd also want a couple of like holes in the actual cloth itself. This is starting to look a little nonsensical, but I swear I have a plan. I have sad face because it's evil. Alright, there you go. Am I satisfied with this? Probably. I think, yeah, this is just gonna be determined by how well I can make the actual lines look. Something like this, but like definitely desaturated. We want this to look old and even a little, not even a little, but a lot decrepit. Here's the size of this. That's probably the best we can do for now. Just lower this down to 7. Whoa, this is different. Let's just do this. We'll erase this. This might be a pretty big drawing, actually, the way I designed it this far. There we go. Take this away. Alright, it's coming together. Ooh. Actually, having that little wispy trail at the end could do a lot of good. There we are. So theoretically this should go straight like this until we get the actual imprint in. Am I using that word right? Imprint? Not sure. I totally forgot to turn on over here. Whoops. There you go, Astro mode's on. We could have a little bit of this has to be really sunken in. How do we make this? Keep this. Make this look a little bit further up. That way we can give it a little direction. No, this part a little dip into it. There we are. We I want the mouth. It needs to be deep. That's what it needs to be. That's the issue. It needs to be. Like, I'm gonna get this so it looks like it's going in. That's what I need. There we go in the blue. Something like that. Goes in like this. Oh, in the line art we want holes in these things. Right. That's all right. Where'd the music go? Thank you. this probably. Couple holes. What's going on with you, Guessy? I hear you now. Okay, let's see. We got that. So, I'm thinking this. Okay, we gotta clean up the line art actually first before we move on. Actually, no, that was intentional. I think. Make it a little bit longer so I can know it's intentional. There we are. All right. Ragged line fold or ragged fold. The folds are what's gonna like give this thing a little bit of shape or more shape. We have that's just that was starting to look like veins. I don't like that. Let's see. Hmm.
Creepy crawlies are in your ear. Evil.
This is an actual like it's like this that disappears. This and you lower the opacity. Okay, okay. I guess the folds could also be here, letting us erase them over here. Not to socialize. Actually, also clean this up a little bit because this isn't exactly perfect. This. I think by doing a little bit of this, or a little bit straighter. What if we... And this was 100% here. This over here. This could work now with the ragged color. So we have this 100. Let's go ahead and desaturate it a little bit more. And then we can start coloring things in. Shading on this is going to be rough because it's going to be, well, mostly the same. Or, no, what am I saying? Mostly the same. Shading's going to be rough because it's cloth, and I've never really taken much time to actually study cloth. Out. I want to make the quote-unquote inside colors not only darker but also a separate layer. That way we can use the color I set apart earlier for the actual to, I guess, imply more ghostliness. Real quick, carefully pull this off. Heck yeah. Look at that. Expertly colored. I mean, as if we didn't master coloring in between the lines in kindergarten. Which I seem to mention almost every single time. Somehow. I guess I just need to come up with a new repertoire of haha coloring easy jokes. Let's also lower the size because this is going to be pretty dicey. There we are. Come out to socialize. That's copyrighted music. I can't sing that. Because some people are goobers who are like, oh no, my songs, my ideas. As if I'm some kind of, what am I, some kind of Redditor? Some kind of soy jack user? Some kind of political activist? I'm not even regularly active. Why would I be politically so? I am active. Not politically. I'm just regular active. I touch grass. I pinky promise. Guys, I touch grass. Yoink. Okay. Her. Not even bother. I'm gonna color that in anyway with the same color. Ole mole. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, this music is more pensive and spooky. Like, even the rising windy thing, synth, I don't know what kind of instrument it is. Like, when I think of this, I think I'm about reflecting on a beach than, ooh, spooky, scary skeletons and ghosts and ghouls and gobs. Have a ghoul. Okay. So, there's a color. Let's get the ragged inside. Behind the color, there's gonna be just a darker version of this. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. A lot of music box. I mean, I guess I get it because, ooh, music box is scary because ominous. I don't know. Like, this is like just good music. This isn't like, ooh, spooky. No, this is just like, this is like opera singer. Maybe not opera, but just like a vocalist. This isn't spooky. This is neat. I like this. Man, never trust those royalty-free, copyright-free playlists. They'll only pick bangers. They won't pick your theme. They'll just show you bangers that you can use for free without credit or whatever. Okay. Dragon, go. Yoink. 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 Okay. Here's what we want. We want this, but smaller. There we are. Save so far. This is pretty nice. Ragged folds. Let's raise the opacity a little bit. Okay. Now you can get to the shading. Oh boy. Ragged shading. Group together so we can get the alpha. First of all, we're going to shade this stuff. We're going to shade the bits of cloth that are next to the glow. That's just too strong. Just try to... I mean, you can always use the effects blur to make it look better. I'm such a good cheat. There we go. This is a little creepy. Looks like a little bit over here, as if it's like kind of glowing through here. Okay. Burr tool. And this shrink a lot. I don't want to. I want this on the actual line art. I want it right after it. There goes that. Maybe a little bit of glow on the bottom here. Just a little bit. So that way, it glows. That's what we want. Okay. And now it's time for the weird part. That would be shading in the eyes. Okay, so far so good. We can get this part over here. Pull that out here. Erase this. You got this going on. I wanted to do some erasing. Or at least some smudging. Kind of looks like lips. I don't like that. For a moment there, I was a little scared because they tend to sound a lot like Halo. And while I love Halo, it's very copyrighted. And I just got a little bit of trouble for copyright with the Hall of the Mountain King. Who could have guessed that the Hall of the Mountain King is still copyrighted? Okay. Anyway, I got this still. And there's a little doghouse that can make happen. This, I should get closer to the actual lines I'm drawing. Holy moly. I can't, I'm just like 5 feet away. Not even 5 feet away, just straight up far or farther away than I should be. That's okay, because there's a glow there. That's kind of keeping it. Okay, effects. Start blurring this stuff together. There we are. I'm not really sure if this follows the same kind of smudge principle as the smudge tool, but in case it does, I want to make sure I get the right angle with this stuff. With this smudge tool right here, I could actually put it there. Making sure everything here is fine and dandy. Whoa, hold on. I see some color that I've neglected. Grrr. Can't believe Bucket forgot some colors. He deserves pain. There you go. Raggedy. Right. Beneath the shading, I should probably add some texture. What kind of texture would you even add to raggedy clothing? Oh, hold on. Hold on. We can cook here. We can cook. Get a little bit of dirt. Dirt brown this. Desaturate it. Jesus. Yeah, hold on. Okay, we can, yeah, definitely. Oh, so this lower the opacity of this kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. We got a little plan. Little splotches of dirt. Because again, this is red. This is old stuff. What if we also add a little bit of red? Kind of hint at some kind of bloody path. There we go. Making this thing all dirty and over here, I think. Lower the size and opacity. Here, here. I think this could work. Ooh. I'll keep up at least the glow. Just a shading. There we go. Look at that. All right, and in dark red, I'm gonna try to write the word ragged like it's stitching. So let's go with all. Let's see if there's a good. Nah. I mean, there's this. Go right here. First one right here, beneath the shading. Actually, let's put it beneath even the folds. There we go. Because we want this to be like, or line art too, just on top of the color. Title. I want to try to incorporate this into the actual design. No, it doesn't look that great. Do this. No, wrong one. Right here. I want it to be consistent. Right here. There we go. Okay. We have this. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Get rid of the joints here. Also, this is on top of the right here. I gotta get rid of it. And this could be right here, 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 here. It kind of looks stitched, but it's not really. All right, there we go. There you go. A simple ragged ghost. Remember the music? It's all gone. Yeah, continue watching. There we go. Simple, elegant-ish. Maybe I should actually hold on. Line art folds right there. I am gonna real quick see if adding fold lines here can elevate the think it does. Just by a little bit, but it does add. Okay. There we go. There's Ragged. Where's Deer? This is gonna... maybe we could move it anywhere? Ooh. I think it's just best if we, like, move it underneath the Deer. Yeah. It's just probably faster to move the Deer above it. Nope. Oh. There we are. Above Ragged. There we are. Oop, no, keep you there. Keep it here. Okay, actually also I gotta erase that, erase this bit right here. Ooh, spooky. There we go. There's Ragged. As per usual, I will be posting this onto the Twitter and the Discord. Yeah, there we go. And feel free to join either of those if you want. They're in the bottom. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow with another word. Hopefully it'll be a better word this time. Let me take a look. Let's see. What is the word? Blunder. I can think of something, but yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.